Zodiac Age Part 2. We are going to be parting ways with dear Penello and saying hello to Dalan, or Dalan, Old Man Dalan again, as we continue to slip away, I guess you could sort of say, slip around Penello as we make our way into the palace without her knowledge. Let's go and fuck her over, shall we? Hope you guys enjoy the commentary guide.
It's been a long time since we did anything together.
Which will probably be covering most of the game sites.
Time.
Waterway and...
Well, I should probably be getting back to
some
the store.
Other things.
Actually, I was kind of supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo. And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble.
Which is what we are not going to do.
I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here.
That's what we're going to do the opposite for. We're gonna go and screw all that up.
Okay.
Says the guy who's about to get arrested.
See you later.
Says the guy who's about to get incarcerated. It's so funny. It's like this guy couldn't get any worse.
Sorry, Penello.
And yet, like, he acts so tough, and then, like, to make matters worse, he really does get, like, you know, crossed and gets arrested, and, like, it just looks so bad for this guy. He's certainly not a Zidane type to get away with everything. He really just puts the cake into the cake. Puts the cock in cake. He puts the cock right into cake. What kind of cock you got this time, man? Alright. But you're gonna find out who the main, real lead of the story really is in a little bit. It's certainly not this guy. He's just a fucking Aladdin. Mr. Prince of Persia over here. That's not the real lead. That's not the real heroic lead. The male heroic lead is actually somebody else. You'll see. He even says it. Not jokingly, he's being serious. Yeah, we're gonna be covering that today. So we're gonna be fighting some new enemies. Mainly Sea Kings, rats, but a new one called the Iglins as well.
Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully
We got a ways ahead. We're
That's
gonna have to work our way in.
Stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see.
He tells us nothing.
Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important.
What are they,
not
old
to
man?
be forgotten. Do you understand? The signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded
But
way.
why are you telling me this?
Once in the palace, you'll find the signet tile. Very important. Give to it the
What's your
sun's
rabbit's
power,
name?
and it will light your path.
I wonder what the rabbit's name is. I don't think I gave
Very
it a
well.
name.
Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short
He's
life
probably so
rotting
high
in
on
an
his
Albina dungeon.
opium,
So,
smoking up.
look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready.
Where did they come up with this
Freshly
guy?
hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the
Old
hunter's
Darwin.
pot.
Wild, man. This old crazy dude. Old Darwin. Alright, we got it though. We're good. Beneath Rabadaster, the Garib Scythe Waterway.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the
We
Imperials
got
haven't
some other
noticed a
shit
thing.
going on over here. With this
Then
guy.
go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all
Just
our
like
men are in place.
Tonkalas.
Sir.
And FF9, going back to that again. But yeah, that's got a story very similar to that of FF9. Setup-wise, at least. It's set up a lot like the way you had it set up in FF9. The way it opens and all that. It's got a dramatic opening, and then everything sort of just gets put into play really quick. And then Vaughn gets, like Vivi, gets landslided into an epic adventure right before his eyes. Akin like Vivi. Via Vivi. Vivi. Always goes back to Vivi. You get swept into a big adventure, this guy. That's why I said Vaughn is not really the main character. He's just the main protagonist, but he's not the main lead. The main lead is Balthier and Ash. Then a Bosch, I guess, at the third, but not really. He's a bad lead. He's not the best. Not as good as Balthier, I don't think. If only because they go into him more, that's why. Let's not overcomplicate it. But the PS5, it looks really nice on it. The Zodiac gauge on the PS5. Alright, we gotta go to the Garamside waterway. We're gonna fight some new enemies there, but nothing crazy. Nothing we haven't seen before. Nothing we can't handle. Like I said, no magic rolls yet. So I'm not really worried about that. This is Lowtown. Get used to it. You're gonna love it here. Those are boys. You might want to get potions maybe though. Since we're hoofing it. And we're gonna be hoofing it for a while. You know, dry balling it. Whatever that means. So all this crap. You might make a bizarre item. Yeah, might, you never know. There's a lot of different bizarre items out there. Note that what you take does count though, so you have to be careful. You can just let them stack up if you want. Let them all just build up. Oh, let the bizarre just build up with a shitload of items if you want. Alright, we gotta go this way? Not too far. Bingo, baby. But we're not taking the usual way this time. We're gonna be taking a different way. But he's gonna trick us and make us think we have to do some bullshit for him. A fetch quest, which is clearly not the case. So we get right down to action. So, as one can only imagine how cool this was back in the day when it first came out. It's like, wow, no fetch quests? That's great. Because if there was anything people hated more than fetch quests, it was fetch quests. There was nothing anybody hated the most. If there was anything I guess if there was anything that anybody hated the most in games back in the day, it was fetch quests. Right, we get a save crystal. We could save our game. That's good to know. Let's do that. Now, like I said, we're gonna be getting more into the game. True and proper. Going right into it. So long as you haven't been dicking around with Vaughn, she really shouldn't be. You should just get right to it. There's not much to it anyway, except for stealing and going against some rats right now. A couple of stealings you'll fight. Plane is on active. I advise it active. It gives you a better idea for the game. I think it's more thrilling to play on active. That's a personal preference though. It'd be harder to keep track on active. Not all fights can be fought in active, I guess. Some better are fought in wait mode, I guess you'd say. Can't argue with that. Surprised how well this game aged though. It aged very well. Once we start making gambits, it'll be a lot easier, but stealing and obviously attacking are your two primaries. Then Libra, you could have somebody use Libra if you want. I think Fran is going to come out of Bengal, and she hasn't joined the group yet, but she's going to join the group not too far from now. Or not too far off from now, I should say. Where are my manners? So yeah, alright, so Vaughn hits for about 40 something a shot, give or take. He's got a decent chunk of health, and his stealing odds aren't that bad. 50-50 usually. Well, 60-40 at best, or at worst. But yeah, his hits aren't that bad. He can hit sometimes 51. So he could definitely get things... He can definitely deliver out a lot of DPS. Take a decent number of hits. But he could certainly chop things down fast. Seekings. Stealings, I guess. Good hits. Here we go. The Garam Scythe Waterway. This is like underneath the city, basically. Underneath Rabanasta. Underneath the royal city. So even lower than that of, well, even lower than Lowtown. It's the lowest of the low. Like I said, the true slums. The real sewers, basically. More or less. The sewer system. I'm like sugarcoating it. It's like, no, yeah, this is the sewer system, basically. That's what the Garam Scythe Waterway is. It's basically the Rabanasta sewers. Or the Damascus sewer line. If you wanna be frank. Yeah, it's the Damascus sewer line. Or the royal sewers. Bat Fang. Great. Now get rid of that stealing. And get rid of that Diarrhea as well. Useless. Like that of FF9, one of the most useful things you could get out of the way is stealing from an enemy. Because it shares that in like that of FF9. Final Fantasy 9. Most important things usually were to steal the item of an enemy and to attack it. It is basically the same thing in this game. Same thing. More or less. I like to think of this as a evolved version of Final Fantasy 9. For many reasons. Many good reasons, too. I mean, we can go over the facts, over how similar they are, but I'd rather not. You have Blank, or Blanc. He's just like Balthier. Zidane slash Vivi is a lot like Vaughn. Just the name Vivi and Zidane, that's scary. Vaughn. Then you have Adalbert Steiner and Bosch von Wandenberg. I mean, come on. It's like twins over here. Alright, stealings can sometimes give you teleport stones if you're lucky. If not, then you don't get them. And go to level 5. So stats go up every time you level up. No brainer. The stronger you get, the better you go. The better you become, the harder you hit. And the harder you hit, the more money will flow. More it will rain. No, but for real, we still haven't got the auto gambits yet, so we are kind of on borrowed time. Like I said, the full system hasn't really been introduced to us. Just tiny parts of the system have been introduced. That's what I said. Final Fantasy XII definitely has a very long opening, a long beginning, a long introduction. But it does offer a lot as well, so. Those are the Ichions that I was talking about. What did I say? Igbions? Ichions. The Ichions are those things. They're usually passive, but you could end up or trying to steal from them, which could cause aggression.
Yeah.
And that's a combo that could happen sometimes. Combo hits. On a block, that could happen with your main hand. Using your, using the defense stat and there's also evasion as well. An Ishtion. See if we can get a fish scale from it. And we did. Good. They're weak to lightning if you're curious. Or thunder spells. That we don't have access to right now. One day. Someday. Gone. But like I said, Vaughn, you can take a hit or two, you know? Take quite a few hits. And another fish scale. They can hit hard. The Ishthons. But let them hit. Let's go. Bring it on, baby. Baby bitch boy. But I always say. Oh yeah, that's right. We got a treasure over here too that we didn't even check out. It's got a potion in it. We should use it? Yes. Why wouldn't we? Wouldn't make sense not to use it. Would it make sense to rush down the hall? Absolutely not. Then do it. That's what I'm gonna do. Exactly what they told me not to. Absolutely. Steal from the stealing, and get a bad thing. Get rid of the rat, probably. Reminds me a lot of Ramza Beove. Ramza Bove, right? Not like Ramza Bove. Spitting image of Ramza. And like I said, teleport stone. Look at that. Did we steal from that one yet? I don't remember. Alright, get rid of him. Like I said, they're passive until you bother them. Then they'll attack you. If they see any of their brethren getting hurt, they'll probably also bother you. They will be triggered. And we'll join in on the fight. Alright, he's in critical. And unfortunately this game does not work like Final Fantasy VI. You get specials in critical condition. Or 15 for that matter also work like that. When you're in critical condition you can perform special abilities. Well, in 6 it was limit breaks, and in 15 it was in the form of astrals. move. Not the one I was trying to steal from originally. Well, that's the one I stole from already. Alright, let me get rid of this one. I gotta get rid of one of these, I think. That's the one I have to get rid of. I have to get rid of this one because it's been around for man long. Look at them gambits. Very helpful. This one I can't steal from. Got a fish scale though. Though when you are low on HP, you do actually proc certain abilities, so I wouldn't be that afraid to go in critical. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Alright, let's go and move on into the Royal Palace, I'd imagine. The only way moving onward is forward. And that is the way we're gonna go. Forward. Climb up the stairs. Now and ever. We constantly move ever forward. Alright, I don't think we're gonna be introduced to any new enemies. We just kinda gonna enjoy the festivities here and yeah. Pretty much. Here's the leading man. The real leading man, that is. And the one that comes with. Now we're gonna have a lot of bullshit to attend to. But it's actually pretty cool because you get to check out this royal palace and get to figure out some signets, you get some more information on the world, and you get to meet a few cool faces along the way and collect some good items. Unless you choose to miss them, in which case you can't come back, which is unfortunate. That's why it's important to take it all in now while you have the opportunity. It's always best the first time, they say. Is that the truth, though? I don't know. It's always best the first time. Well, I guess to a degree it is. But yeah, no new enemies, actually. We're gonna be revisiting the Garam Scythe again. Not long from now. With a full group and with the gambit system properly explained. So yeah, that should help a bit, I imagine. Right now, like I said, the game does have a slow opening, but it's pretty sweet. I'm rolling up, actually. I like to smoke. Especially at night. And for a game like FF12, it's a great game to smoke up to because the gambit system allows you to set up an AI, so a script, for your allies to follow in combat. And if you do it the right way, you can watch as your master plans unfold while you sit back and toke and enjoy yourself blazing while your genius goes and pretty much wreaks havoc on everything. Watch your genius at play, more or less. And that's sort of the idea. You know? I think a lot of people forgot that. The idea was to sort of like put your ideas together and use your strategies. Your mind is limitless. So I found in this game they did a good job at finding a middle ground. Look at these two servants. Okay. There are some good items you can get. Interesting faces, like I said. World's very colorful. Ooh, an elixir. There's a bonga. A remedy. Some Humes talking. But the king and the flourish. Some bullshit about oracles. And then a hot bitch. Looks like a Melissa type, right? Maybe. Maybe her name's Melissa. Maybe it's not. I don't know, maybe it is. Oh, it is another Banga. Hey, a Banga. And a Sikh. Oh, they could eat the scraps. More items. Taught the Phoenix. And a cutscene. Alright, so the Imperials are watching over the provisions. Guarding the royal fleet. We never got a cutscene for that, did we? I guess I always just imagined it. Potion, and we're not done yet. We have one more item over here. That's an ether right there. Now, to go over everything, we have to sneak into the fleet. And to do that, we have to pretend like we're fucking an asshole. Talk to this hungry hippo over here. So let's try to enter, and then they're gonna be like, "Get the hell out of here, asshole." But yeah, that pig guy, he's gonna help us out, the piglet guy. This piglet dude here, he's gonna help us. Don't you know it? He's gonna help you out. Watch, you just call him. Call him on over, like.
Hello?
Mad easy. You do it like a few times, just get their attention, and then you can just move. You gotta do it just like one time. Boom. Done. Simple. Thanks, Ramza. You the man. Prince of Persia, bro. Come on, Mr. Prince. Pristine Prince. Alright, we get this cool little mini game that we could like roll out our sleeve here. And it's all about calling these fools on over. Kind of like Adalbert Steiner had to collect all those, the Knights of Pluto up together. We have to sort of do something similar here. We have to call these idiots and bamboozle them and get them together here. So we get them out of our way, I should say. We have to get them out of our way, so I guess you call them... Well, we call them... If I go down one, I can call these guys down, right?
Over here!
Let's see. Yeah, fluid. My lighter's running out of fluid. There's a chest over here, actually, too. Gotta grab it. Got a potion in it. Oh, Arachia Oblet. An Arachia? Not sure. Alright, so if we screw up, you start over. Not a big deal. I'm thinking everything's alright. If you just call each one down, I mean...
Hello?
Very simple, I would think. I mean, I'm not 100%, but I've been imagining. I could only imagine it'd be that simple, right? Then once we get the lion signet, I would just use it. Alright, in the center there. These are... Yeah, all we gotta do is get them out of the way. So we could just go like this.
Over
Just shout
here!
at them and distract them. You should have Well, we can get clear passing all the way there, I think. We just go like this.
Hello?
Not that. Smoking up right now. So obviously, yeah, clearing throat. Sorry about that. Well, here we are. At the spot we've all been waiting for, or the other one? Other one, right? It's the other one. There's a whole bunch of them, actually. There's this one, and there's the other one, too. So, let's check out this one. One of the three. Hey, would you look at that? Okay. Very interesting. Alright, there's more than meets the eye to this wall. Let's hit the switch. Let's see, mechanical click. Behind the wall. Examine the wall one more time. The festivities will go on. We find something interesting for our trouble. A piece of anthracite. Whatever that might be. But yes, we find anthracite. Anthracite is found within the goddess's magicite. Again, this has only been shared with that of only one other Final Fantasy, and that of 6. Esper.
Oh,
Quite a performance.
Magicite.
who are you?
I play the leading man. Who else? Fran, the
There you have
Magicite.
it.
Now then, I'll take that.
No, you won't. I found it. It's mine.
And then when I take it from you, it'll be mine.
Boo, baby. And so does the main character finally make his appearance. As far as I could tell, yeah, because the game really doesn't pick up until he joins, so...
Exit
Like I
stage
said,
right.
he is sort of like
The
the
gods
main
do not
hero.
smile on us.
I like it better that way.
I like it better that way.
He does. He likes it better that way. The goddess's magicite and the game's battle system might actually begin. Like for real this time. But let's see. Let's wait and see. Said it opens up slow. It's got a slow open. So let it build up into a crescendo of highlighted beautiful things. Right? Beautiful lanterns of spectacle. Spectacle lanterns lit in the night sky. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Kefka Palazzi. Or Palazzo. I say Palazzo. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. Yep, here we go. Ba-boom. You knew shit was going down. Shit is going down. I mean, people are dying, dude. Look at this. This is savage. Straight savagery.
What's going on?
A good Final Fantasy game, that's what. And like, I know a good Final Fantasy when I play one. And this, my friend, this is like probably like,
Freeze, eh?
yeah, as good as Final Fantasies get.
If I didn't know better.
If I didn't know better
All along.
myself. And not just because of how they really executed the story and battle system and the RPG mechanics and intertwined it with real time and just how they did it. Just really good job.
End of the line.
Like one of the best, most strategic, realistic games I've ever played. the artificial intelligence, the layer of depth they put into it, it was it was extraordinary. I mean, it really was. It was extraordinary. It was just on a grand level, on a grand performance, on a grand scale. The gambit system and everything that's introduced here on in. I mean, Balthiero really does offer the meat and potatoes of this game's battle system.
Keep this up and I will.
And it really is quite a bit. Like I said, it's quite a performance. It really is. The battle system is probably one of the better...
What's going on, Fran?
I'd probably say one of the best battle systems that a game has ever seen.
Don't have time for this.
Because it melded RPG elements with real-time elements. And we're able to manage them as one, while still maintaining the game as a solid RPG. As you'll soon see. Because everything is pretty much introduced from us this point forward.
What
introduced
happened?
to us. It's introduced to it's introduced to us.
Disappeared.
Ah,
This point
forget
forward.
it. Even if we could fly, the Ifrit's playing with fire,
So
and
they
I'd
get
rather not get burned.
caught in the mist, similar to that of Final
We'll
Fantasy
go the
IX.
old-fashioned way.
Our ship crashes into the mist forest, remember? And we had to make it the
Not many
old-fashioned way.
Viera where you come from,
And
thief.
travel to the ice cavern.
It's Vaughn.
Very
Sorry.
similar story. In this case, we have to travel
Fran is
to
special
another
in that she
cavern,
deigned to partner with a
similar
human.
to that
Oh?
of like the ice
Like a
cavern,
sky
but this
pirate
one's
that
called
chooses
the
to
other.
steal through
It's
the
got a different
sewers.
name.
Pirates? You're
It's called
sky
the
pirates?
Beowulf Mines, I
So you
think.
have an
It's
airship?
Balthier.
I think. Might not be
Listen,
though.
thief.
No, it's not the Beowulf
Vaughn,
Mines. No,
if
it's
you
like
ever
something
want to
else.
see your home again,
I don't
you'll do
remember.
exactly
It was
as
a
I
long time
say.
ago.
Myself,
come to me.
Fran, and you, we're working together now. Understood?
It's not too far from here though.
Don't even think you're getting this.
The thought never crossed my mind.
Anyway, they're gonna be teaching us most of the stuff we need to know. What's a place called? There's a place that's not too far from here. It's I forgot the fucking name of it though. Not too far from here. It'll come back to me when it comes back to me, I guess. I got a whole guide on this book, but on this game, I know so much about it. Alright, let's use a save crystal. But yeah, like I said, Balthier really offers pretty much a lot of this game. This battle system is pretty much given to us from this point forward. No joke. Like, he really offers pretty much like what the true battle system is in this game. So now combat gets real. Because we really weren't experiencing with the real, you know. This is the real deal. See? He's going to teach you how to use gambits properly. Regardless of what he has to say the least, it's a great system. That if you utilize to its best of its ability, you can make a real nasty team and make the most out of an RPG and the real-time, smooth, awesome, crisp beauty of a Final Fantasy. And then just a real fun adventure all around with a great story. It's like having an army all your own. Set it up how you like. Come up with different kind of commands and builds and whatever. Yep, loadouts. So you could prioritize your abilities on how they're going to use them in combat based off of the situation. Blue will always go up before red, it's always over with. And you can shut your gambits on and off. Usually better off on, but yeah. Now they'll start to act on their own recognizances, so long as you have the gambits on. Now they won't like sit there like staring into dead space, having to press the attack command again, because you'll have the gambits on properly. So, let's go to gambits, and go to a character's gambit. I'm gonna do foe with the lowest HP for now. Simple. For him, I'm gonna do a very simple thing. Keep him simple. We can't even do that yet. Alright, let's go, and there's some dead people here.
Insurgents. Most like they thought to take advantage of a lax watch at the palace while the fate's on. To feed the good consul a length of steel for his supper. I should think Vane used to such hospitality. Clever. He used himself as the bait to draw them near, and then sent in the air brigade.
Very clever.
A fine, bloody banquet. I dare say I've soiled my cuffs. If a dungeon's waiting for us at the end of the night, it had best have a change of wardrobe.
Alright, I'm gonna give them jobs. And then for them, I'm gonna be going with the machinist for Balthier. And the archer for Fran. Keeping everything balanced. So, to get a balanced experience. Best I can, at least. And Libra is good too. Alright, let's go. We got our crew, we know what we're doing. We know what we gotta do, right?
Yeah.
Gotta collect the loot. Oh, she can't even set that up yet. That sucks. Does she do? She can use cure, which is good on anybody that goes down below. And I could do a Phoenix down also. I don't know if we're gonna need antidotes. We might need antidotes though. Someone's gonna have to do it. We could do LIA for that. I'd imagine that would work just fine. Because I'm sure things down here could probably poison you. I wouldn't really recommend a stealing gambit. I mean, you could make one stealing gambit, I guess. If you wanted to. I guess that would probably be him. If you wanted to make one. That's not bad. If you got some, like I said, you got a pretty steady revenue of DPS coming out from Fran and Balthier, then you could pretty much use Vaughn to steal. But you should be able to get a good amount of DPS from both of them. If you have them as machinist and archer, because they'll be able to just do crisscross damage while Vaughn goes in for the steals. That's what I usually do. That's my setup at least. Sort of like have them go for crisscross and he goes and steals. Works pretty well. It works for me. Everybody's different though, I know. I feel that everybody's got their own differences about them. 100% agree. Oh, we gotta go down. Down, 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 bro. We're going deep into the fucking motherfucking sewers this time. We're getting up in there. New enemies too, I think demons, no, well, not yet. Stealing still. Let's keep going at him though. There's good burst damage with Balthier. And we good. Beautifully done. See, not too complicated, not too overwhelming. Simple enough to follow. And we're still just fighting rats. Nothing crazy. Though the battle system is thickening and it's getting a bit more hands-on, as you can see. Well, steal away, man. Why would you be doing crisscross damage back and forth, like? G critical. But that's the beauty. That's the beauty of having Fran as an archer and Balthier as a machinist. You just go crisscross, crisscross. While Vaughn steals all the goods. Even if everything's just stolen, just easy. Have an attack. There we go, one kill. Change command. To attack, easy peasy. No trouble at all. 50 gil and a potion. We're gonna go in for the attack on this. It's gonna cast Region. And we're gonna try to steal from it. A horn we got. That thing's gone now. Yep. And we got another horn for our trouble. From the rabbit lady, Fran. Thanks, friend. A lot more of these big gigan toads, too. A lot more commonplace to see them around. Attack it. That's why I'm like, if you want to keep it on, you can, but you don't have to. It's not necessary. Unless you want a lot of stuff. But it does work, nonetheless. Teleport stone. And level 6. Look at us go. Reaching to the top of the poles. We gotta go down this way though. Even further down into the sewers, I think. And we get a save crystal here too. To recoup. Alright, we're good to go. I think we are.
Close ranks, bring her down!
Jump down! Hurry!
You probably should. Huh.
She's not alone!
Our ranks grow by the hour.
And our troubles
You
with
know
them.
nothing of my trouble. Simple change. I'll be taking them down like candy. Easy does it now. Very good.
You alright?
Thank you.
Now we have a guess.
I'm Vaughn. And this is Balthier, and hey!
You don't give out names.
What's your name?
No names.
Amalia.
Idiot.
Amalia, huh? Nice to
What
meet
an
you.
idiot, man.
There were others with me.
Unless you know
I'm
the person,
sorry.
you know names.
No.
Well, unless you're just getting to know them, but...
Oh, now isn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the
I mean,
jury's
you
still out
shouldn't
on
be
that
giving
one.
names to people you don't know like that.
You stole that?
It's weird.
Yeah.
Giving
Have you
names out like
finished?
so easily
When
is
the guards don't
weird.
report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they aren't already.
You should come with us. Better than being by yourself.
Very well.
What's wrong with her?
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your thievery.
What's that mean?
Means you suck, bro. You gotta get better at your shit, man. You're no good. You're not doing a good job. You gotta pick up the
The
slack.
situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves. I shall accompany you until we find my companions, no longer.
Let's think of her as a guest, then. Unlike Fran or myself, our guest probably won't be taking orders from anyone anytime soon, and she'll leave when she pleases. So we keep to our affairs and she to hers. I doubt we'll find her wanting in valor, being such an upstanding member of the insurgents.
Resistance.
Resistance,
Well?
he says.
What are we waiting for?
Your mama. We're waiting for your mama to come back from the bank. I guess they're pretty cool. What can they do, though? They can't do much. They just do exactly what she does. Same thing. Very, very, very pretty straightforward. We just got an extra sword on him now. But now we gotta fight a flan. I think. Pretty sure we do. You could use fire on it if you want. They're weak to fire. But it's more important to probably keep your health up. Steal whatever I can. There we got another potion. You could use a fire spell if you want. One of them. Yep. Real shitfest over here. But it's fine because they're like going down. They're gonna be dead in a second. Easy peasy. Ain't nothing to it. See? Told ya. You take him down like apple pie. Like the bottom of my bridges. Helmet. Sunshine. Sky. Beaver Chasm, otherwise known as the Funky Monkey. Keeping it clean and keeping it clear. Nicely done. Our first real encounter. Aced it in one shot, bro. Ready now. I always keep it tight. I roll a tight roll. Tight roll I do. That I do. Mighty tight roll, my friend. I roll it tight. I tight a roll. I roll up a tight one. I get a tight roll up my sleeve here. What's this over here? Ooh, it's a high potion. Nice. Cool beans, yo. I'm down with that. Let's keep moving. See what else this sewer's got to offer me. Dark mode. Interesting. And a frog. Amphibian. Very amphibious. I think there's gonna be ghosts too that pop up. They start popping up. You'll see. The ghosts. You'll see them. These be ghosts. Alright. These liches. Something horrific. Undisturbing people. Undisturbing abominations. No, demon eyeball. A demon eyeball. And I dropped the demon eyeball too. So it makes 2 demon eyeballs, right? Sure does. He's gotta go this way though, to fight more demons. Shitloads of more demons, and frogs too. In the sewers. That is, don't forget. You got slow on us now? Well, that sucks. Now you guys gotta deal with it. Can't move slow right now. No big deal though, we got this. Stones, keep our eye on the prize. Be good to go. Very good. This way. I think we gotta go this way. In the center is where we will meet our maker, so to speak. We could save here, and then we get into a boss encounter with a mist mare. Make a save file, and then let's move forward. So this thing's gonna hit with poison attacks, so you might want to have some antidote gambit set. That's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna go and grab it. I'm also gonna grab this too. You can get Fires of War, which is nice. So get antidote and do it on LINE. Doesn't really matter. Antidote, same deal. Same deal. And with that, we're all set to go. This really fight the Mist Mare. He fucks our shit up real good. By being a pain in the ass. Yes, holiest. Like the Grand Marquis of assholes. But if all your shit's set, you should be alright. Weak to water, but it's irrelevant. You'll use bushfire. I made a potion from the Mist Mare. Isn't that nice? What is it quickening? Fires of water maybe it'll finish it. Probably not.
Please.
Well, maybe with two of them, I don't know. There's two of them. I don't know what two of them is gonna do, but we'll see.
Please.
Oh, three of them. Well, that's lucky. Really cool. I'm gonna get four of them though.
I never miss.
Wow, four of them? Wow. I was really lucky. I mean, I wouldn't really. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't get five of them. I mean, you know.
I never miss.
No, it's impossible. Well, obviously, you know you can't get 10. You can't get 6 of them. You can't. There's no way you can get. Yeah, you can get more than that. There's no way.
Please.
Oh, almost had that. Wow. Almost. Isn't that weird? That was interesting. Never seen that before. Mischarges have made it easy to get. Could have got more, I think. Almost did have more. Wow. That's equal real. Up, they got us. They got us. It's all gone to shit. It's over. He found us. He knows who we are. The jig is up. The jig is up. The jig is up. The jig is up. They got us. All is gone to shit. We're fucked. We're screwed. It's over. Who are you? Where do you come from? What is your name? Who's your kinslayer? Why do you breathe? Who's your mother and what does she do? That's none of your business. How dare you ask me those questions? It isn't all my business. It is all but my business. Shut up.
Better than a common assassin.
Exactly.
These people have done nothing.
Shut your mouth.
What are you doing?
Don't interrupt
Shut
me.
up.
I'm thinking.
Exactly. I'm thinking. So don't interrupt, you bastard. Ooh, wanna come with me in my bedroom one day, pal? Maybe. You wanna down us? Maybe. Alright, well, that sounds good then.
Sorry.
I'm a
And dinner will have to wait.
douchebag. I got arrested like I said I wasn't gonna.
That's enough.
Like I said I wasn't. Wait, what? You got arrested like you said you wasn't? That doesn't make sense. Well, I
Onto
didn't
this
get
for me, would
arrested,
you?
but
Just
yeah.
until I bring Van.
Like I said I was. I mean, you mean you was? Okay, yeah.
All right,
I got
all right.
arrested like I
Get you
said I
out of it.
wasn't.
It's
Look,
all
look at
fear,
me.
my brother.
Oh, look at these
What does
guys.
that philanderer
To kill my fear. I'm a monster. Howdy, hardy, ha. And a blow ho ho to you too. I like doing monster voices though. Give me a can of pretzels and I'll be good. Maybe some cashews. For real, right? The cashews at? Where the cashews at? Dead brothers? I think we're pointing out about a dead brother right now.
I brought you some of those flowers you like.
The
Gabbana
dead ones,
lilies.
right? Yeah.
Remember?
There's dead flowers for a dead brother.
You always said how they smelled nice. And how
Yeah,
pretty they
because
were.
he's dead now, so...
Remember?
He's out of his misery.
The king.
Is he? Yeah, he's dead.
Did you? Were
Yeah.
you really a part of it?
Dead man. In a dead man's trove.
Even if
He's dead.
you were.
He's dead.
Captain Bosch must have tricked you into
He's
it.
dead. But he's not. But he is. And the other guy, he is as good as dead, so... And which one is dead at this point? I don't know. I guess as good as mine. I think all of them are dead, except for one. Captain Bosch. Von Monsenberg of Dalmasca, that's for sure. Inside joke. Von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca. That's Bosch. Captain Bosch. Von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca. There go those lilies. Wherever they may be. I think we wake up in a goddamn barricade. In a pigsty. For some reason or another. That's where they decide to put us. Down in the pits below. So we gotta get out. Make our way back to the city somehow.
You're awake.
Where are we?
Prison, where else? More a dungeon, but it's really all the same.
Interesting. So it's like getting out of Saudi Arabia. Well, it's like getting out of like Agrabah. Agrabah.
Relax,
Agrabah.
it's just a corpse. Jump at every little thing down here and you'll wear yourself out.
You'll go nuts.
It's not even a proper dungeon. They just sealed off the bottom level of the fortress. Take a look around. We're not the first they've thrown down here.
Where's Fran?
She's off trying to find us a way out. Remember what curiosity killed? Just a friendly word of advice. This is all the water we've got. I'd save your strength if I were you.
Wowee. Alright. We got items down here. Mostly not for us though. And some really bitter dudes that are locked here for injustices that they did not commit, so they say. Are they really innocent? We would have to ask each and every single one of them and interrogate them. I don't really have time for that. Do you? I don't. Fuck that. Surely tart indeed. More like surely retarded to do that. So I'm going this way to the crystal. Take a look at that Sikh. He's dying on the floor over here. Ooh, ominous. right? A little bit. It's a pretty big labyrinth. I forgot the name of this place. Lilith anymore? I don't remember. We'll find out, I guess. The Lucio Mines, I think. Isn't that... Is it the Lucio Mines? No, this isn't the Lucio Mines. That's elsewhere.
No, don't!
I think this is Barheim.
He was defenseless.
Barheim Passage. Now we gotta fight these two piglets who can barely speak any English or any language at all. They're all fucked up. Alright, we know the deal. We know how to handle these guys. Twiddle-dee-dum,
Something stinks
twiddle-dee-dip,
in here, all right?
and
I've changed
twiddle-dee-ditch,
my
and
mind. This is no
twiddle-dee-douche.
dungeon, it's a sty.
Yeah, twiddle-dee, twiddle-dum, and twiddle-douche.
I said you're the one that stinks, Hamshanks. Hear me now?
Alright, it's too hard to do. You got it.
You all right, Vaughn?
I'll steal what I can for now. If you can steal it. I don't really got much though. We got this. They all gone. And just like that, it's like the wind. Success be ours. For another day longer, that is. But we have other things going on atop. Like judges talking to other men that sound kind of like monsters. Alright. Who are these guys now? Imperials, obviously.
Great. They just don't give up, do they? Now is looking like a good time for us to leave.
Through the oubliette, there's a way out. Only...
Only you sense the mist.
Which draws fighting in people.
Then we need weapons.
Makes you all go crazy.
What did you call me? Say that again.
What?
See what I mean?
You couldn't hear.
It draws out fighting in
A
people.
lot of your incompetent
Mist.
fools. If you've the
It
sky
really
pirates in your
does.
hands,
It
where
draws
is he?
out emotion and makes people get angry. This is his proof. She even said it. She sends his mist. Then they just go at it.
Done your job for
So
you.
yeah, it's pretty
we
obvious.
Don't require the assistance of filthy head
Mist Mist
The
sets
Empire
off
will restore order here.
anger and emotion. Or it sets off emotion, I know that much.
now? Maybe I'll wet my
Makes people get angry, it seems like, when too much of Mist is admitted to
That's
something.
enough, backgammon.
So you need judges to keep things in order. You have some sort of immunity to the Mist, I guess.
Judge.
But they really don't.
The self-proclaimed guardians of law and order in Arcadia.
Exactly.
They're the
They don't
elite
really
guard
have
of House
immunity
Solidor,
to... Nope.
which effectively makes them the commanders of the Imperial Army.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask me, they're more executioners than judges.
Exactly.
Not a friendly lot, at any rate. What are they doing here?
The Emperor is willing to overlook race for his more talented servants. However, those that do not show respect will receive none in kind.
Your Honor.
We travel freely through our lands because the Emperor wills it.
It's because we
Am I
say so.
correct?
It's because we deem you worthy. No point in arguing with his eminence or his radiance.
Where is the captain?
We have him in solitary, Your Honor. We're ready to begin our interrogation.
This does not concern you, bounty hunter.
Fuck no.
He's in here somewhere. Find him.
Go and find Balvia. That's who you're looking for.
Time for the hare to follow the fox.
The magics binding the door to the oubliette are quite strong. Too strong even for my tenants.
That's why we'll get them to open it for us.
How's
Ba-boom.
going deeper into this
What's
place?
wrong? You don't trust her? Fiera's noses are sharp. If she's sick...
Boom. We're in good shape. But as I generally am wont to do, I will be keeping this in sections. So I'll probably be ending this episode in this part 2
the
in
prison
this
repository of rested relics and raiments.
right here.
So,
Perfect.
our
It's a
things are in here?
perfect spot
That's what I
to
said.
end part 2. Because I'll be covering a lot more of the mechanics, a lot more in-depth things to come, because there is actually a lot more stuff to come. We have to talk about how to set up our gambits going forward, especially once we have access to them. But more or less, we're going to be using the Albina dungeons coming up in this next area, mainly just to gather LP and to gain another level or 2. But more or less, we are in good shape, and I think we get a tourmaline ring over here, I think. Yep. And with that, I will end this part 2 here. And we'll pick this up in part 3, where we will explore the rest of the dungeons of Nalbina and make our way into the Balrahim passage. Till then, guys, thanks for watching. Keep it gaming, keep it safe, and keep it strong. And until next time.